Hello present, hello future, hello you. Let's talk about Ferguson.
Okay, so back in August, 18-year-old Michael Brown was shot and killed by a police officer, Darren Wilson.
And what happened last night was that a grand jury decided not to indict this police officer.
Now, I think it's important for all of us to understand what that means.
What the grand jury was deciding was not whether this officer was guilty or innocent. It was whether he was going to have a trial at all. And they decided he was just not going to have a trial.
This is not a frequent occurrence. This is something that happens very rarely. Out of over 160,000 grand jury cases in 2010, 11 of them were not indicted. Because the grand jury is not the same as just a jury, and what this grand jury was doing was not saying he was innocent, it was saying there wouldn't even be a time to look at the evidence and decide whether he was guilty or innocent. There is a lot of controversy surrounding this case. There is conflicting evidence, and lots of that evidence is strong evidence pointing towards Darren Wilson unjustly and without a good reason shooting an 18-year-old. And it is sickening that it's been decided that he's not even going to be put on trial. What this essentially shows is that the grand jury doesn't care about Michael Brown's death, and the reason for that is racism. I encourage you to stand with the protesters of Ferguson and support them in their efforts. Shall I have a sign-off?